Today we stand at the foot of the cross, not as curious bystanders, but as a people for whom this moment was made. In the gospel that we just heard from St. John, we hear something remarkable. From the cross, Jesus does not cry out in despair, my God, why have you forsaken me?" as in the Gospel of Matthew or Mark. Instead, Jesus here in this Gospel speaks with profound calm. He looks at his mother and the beloved disciple, creates a new family. "Woman, behold your son, behold your mother." Then he said, "I'm thirsty." And finally, he declares, "It is accomplished." These are not the words of a victim. They are words of a victor. It is accomplished. It is finished. In Greek, one word, tetelestai. In those times, merchants used to write on a bill with a debt, saying that it is fully paid. It means that the debt is settled. Nothing more is owed. Hutang sudah dilunasi. Hutang sudah dibayar penuh. This is what happened in Good Friday. The sin of Adam, the sin of the world, our personal betrayals, our petty hatreds, our silent complicity with evil, that infinite debt has been paid. Not with silver or gold, but with the precious blood of the Lamb. But look closely at how this happens. In this passion narrative, it is very ironic. When the soldiers came to arrest him, Jesus steps forward and says, "I am he." They fall to the ground. He is completely in control. Pilate thinks he holds the power of life and death. Jesus tells him, "You would have no power over me unless it has been given to you from above." The religious leaders think they are purifying the nation. "It is good for one man to die," they say. In reality, they are fulfilling the ancient prophecy. They will look on the one whom they have pierced. The world's logic says power wins, violence wins, the loudest voice wins. But on the cross, God turns that logic upside down. Jesus wins by losing. He saves by sacrificing. He reigns from the wood of the cross. This is not a feel-good story. We are used to Good Friday as a solemn, quiet day. But the original Good Friday was noisy, cries of mockery, the sound of hammer, the crack of bone, the scream of a mother. St. John spares us none of the brutality, the flogging, the crown of thorns, the tunic gambled away, the spear that pierces the side. Why? Because God does not save us from a distance. He enters the deepest pit of human suffering, of betrayal, of abandonment, of torture, of death. He goes where we are afraid to go. He does not just understand our pain, He embraces it. And notice too what remains. When Jesus dies, the soldiers break the legs of the two thieves to speed their death. But when they come to Jesus, He's already gone. So instead of breaking His legs, one soldier pierces His side with a spear, with a lance. And immediately, blood and water flowed out. The church has always seen here the birth of the sacraments, baptism, water, and Eucharist, blood. From the side of Christ, as from the side of Adam asleep, the church is born. A new Eve from the heart of the new Adam. And so what do we do this Friday we call good? First, we stay like Mary, like the beloved disciple who do not run away from the cross. We stay in silence. We stay in sorrow. But we stay in hope because we know Sunday is coming. Today, however, let us not rush to the resurrection. Let us sit at the foot of the cross and simply be loved by a God who would die for us. Second, we venerate. In a few moments, we will come forward to venerate the cross. This is not worshiping a piece of wood. It is acknowledging that our salvation hangs on the tree. As we venerate the cross, we are saying, this is my life. This is my hope. This foolish, scandalous, glorious cross. And third, we remember the words, it is finished, it is accomplished, tetelestai. Whatever debt you carry today, shame, regret, fear, here Jesus say it to you, tetelestai. It is accomplished, paid in full. You don't have to earn God's love anymore. You don't have to perform or pretend. Just receive what has already been given. Brothers and sisters, do not be afraid of this day. Today, the wood of the cross becomes the tree of life. Today, the judge is judge. Today, the king is crowned with thorns. Today, the Lord of life dies so that death itself might die.